Hola, 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 hola. I am overworked, stressed, and sick. Like, my event is next week. I have not finished, that's on me. I have to fix way more things. So right now I have two different devices. I have the iPad, so we can finish the Play um, photo cards. No way, ID cards. I have the PC, so we can work on the special stickers. I am dying. But we need to send everything to print today or tomorrow. We are gonna point out today, because if I say tomorrow, I'm gonna focus on tomorrow. So we can have everything for the event. I'm a disaster. I'm having a breakdown right now, so my face is very movable. Um, like I should be using pimple patches. I bought a whole hydro something tape, so I just tape in my face. Yeah, and then I was putting lotion. I wanted to shake it and it just smack against my head, like full force. So it got me sitting down for like some minutes before I realized, like, oh yeah, I just smacked my head full force. Um, so I may not be the most awake, but I'm trying. But I'm falling apart. Anyway, I wanted to stream. I wanted to work to in, as I say, the sticker, exclusive sticker. So we have like different exclusive things for this event. Let me. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, up here. So we got the original design. At the same time, I will be posting. I am not posting any of the streams on Twitter because I'm not feeling in my best by still streaming. But something I'm gonna start posting is all the commissions I receive. Now, I did a cleaning of this, but if you go to the event, I make a special ID card of this. Just this. Because it's supposed to be like ID pictures, and I thought like this one looks perfect to just make an ID picture. So I clean it, I add a little more of a refined look. At the end of the day, these ones are 4.5 x 3.5 centimeters. So they are in the biggest thing. Now, we are trying a printer shop because the other one, I stopped working with them. That means that I don't really know how these ones are gonna come out. But this is the same printer shop that does my photo cards. So I trust them that they like know what they are doing. Whenever I'm talking, you don't see me working in the stream. It's because I'm working on the iPad, on the Play ID cards, which I almost finished. I just need 2 members more. Like I just need to finish the hair of Humming, and I need to do Noah. Like I have make all the base colors, but I have not finished the rendering. So that's like the thing we need to do today, so we can send like 6 different ID cards that we need to print for the 5 members of Play, and then the exclusive one is this one. And then we need to wait. They should arrive next week with the photo cards of Luke and Hyuna, which I received update today, so how they should look. They look good. Like again, I'm very trusting because this printer shop is the one that does all my photo cards. Like I check in different ones. I know they normally take like a week to send them, so that's why I wanna finish all this today so they can send them together next week before the event happens. Now, I think I need to contact the sticker shop. Now my sticker shop is a different one than the one for the photo cards. So I have to check their availability. And hopefully they will be able to do it. Like they normally just take a week to do it. So I wanna hope that they will be available to do it this time too. And then we send all the prints, all the stickers to print, and it should not be an issue. Let me see. Other than that, everything I have to do is more manual. It's just the look of the boot. So I wanted to push more products, but so far like we are like limited with that. I think I can push to do the 3 Genshin Impact characters we designed here. But I will need to see. I'm still checking on that. Again, right now I'm finishing base color for the hair. I think like his is very dark. It's like black. But I'm going with the color skins and he's like green, so I'm making a little green base coming out brown. So I think I gotta go to the color palette and try a little. At the same time, as I said, these ones are quite small, so most of the design I add is like sorry. So another thing, forgot. I have to do the business card too. So today we will be working in that two things. We'll be working on making the stickers for this one, the sticker set, and then for the for the exclusive sticker set. This is too like I'm a little worried because I'm trying a new format, a new that will come with a new material of stickers, which is I wanted to make these ones like a sticker pack, so you will have the big drawing of her standing, which is a big sticker. I always like the idea of big stickers, but I haven't like come around to making one, so this one's gonna be the first, and it's exclusive. So, which means that if I sell 0, I like we're gonna go to the thing of like me just giving them away. But yeah, so look, I'm going through references, so I'm a little distracted here. So anyway, so I will make this big one. I didn't want like the background to be white like I have with all the other ones. So I wanted to be a transparent background. I think it will look more like cute, more extravagant. I don't know. I just think it will go more with the Yaru theme. I don't know, I have seen other people using like stickers, but I thought like the big ones in a transparent background looks better. So I gonna be using the material. Other than that, I have to do the sticker layout too, so we can send it to the printer shop for the water bottles. So that one is actually 100% new, not just because the sticker one I'm asking to my normal sticker shop, but the water bottles one is a new store. I just checked some prices. So far this one is only focused, like the whole company only focus on water bottles and only that like on cups stickers for cups. Yeah, so I check on that one. It only focus on that thing, so must be good. What to say? And I checked when they have like the cheaper pricing, so I gonna try. If it does not come out as I expected, I gonna contact my printer shop and ask them if they have like they can take care of these ones too. But that change may happen for the next event, so depending how good they are or how long they take, if they will be on sale on next weekend or not. And other than that is we have the exclusive commission thing, which I have not checked yet. So I need to work on that. Like the main idea is that we have the digital commissions. I was planning on buying a printer, but then the problem is not a printer, the problem is the electricity generator. So I bought a generator last year, by the end of last year, so we can take it to a different event. And sadly, this generator didn't really work. I checked it, it was like sun charging, but then when I have to use it, it was not appearing any type of energy thing. So I contacted the shop, they didn't really give me an answer, so I ended up just sending it back and getting my money back, which I used to buy a little printer. Does not need energy. But then we're a little limited with the little printer things. Because it only allows you to do like the little print. So now for this event, and probably just for this one, I wanna bring two things. One is I may do traditional drawings. So I'm gonna be drawing on paper, which I not my favorite, but okay. And then I'm gonna be bringing the small printer so we can do some of the commissions there. I'm gonna be focusing on drawing, working, and checking all that. And other than that, I have to make a list of all the events I have to go because like I was enjoying my free time, but I checked some things and I realized this has no slow down. I thought like, oh, it's okay, I just get all of these ones ready and then we can relax before the next one comes, and I was totally wrong because the next one is on March at the start. So we have February, end of February, and then the next event is right in like right there in March. And then I have way more events too, like I think we got others in June and like that. So I cannot check April, but I'm pretty sure we have in May. Other than that, I have to travel outside of the country, so that one's gonna be me working online. And all the things I'm not counting that like I do freelance, so I have to check all the freelance work. I may have committed a lot of mistakes when booking, but it's okay. Like another thing is that we are technically not working alone anymore, so I need to check all the things with them. And then is the thing too that like I need to talk because one of my wishes for this year of all the events is I wanna work in the Hoyo Fest. Like last year, a lot of artists were there, and I got the opportunity to register, but because I was in Korea, I thought that probably I wasn't gonna arrive in time, and yeah, I did not. Like I arrived in time for the event. I didn't arrive in time to actually plan and do the stickers and all the making. And while I was in Korea, like my freelance job went crazy, so I was actually like didn't even go to enjoy the my vacation that much. I have to like connect every day and just I was working and trying to resolve the problems. And then I arrived here and then I was same like working all night trying to resolve the problem. Like it make a good extra pay, right? I got like some nice hours, but it was annoying because it took me like a long time. And then back then I didn't have a laptop. Right now I received for my birthday a very nice Butterbird laptop, so I was over the moon with that. But because I didn't have a laptop, that means I have to work in Korea in my iPad, and then while I was here, I have to try to work with the iPad too. So it was a little annoying in that part. I think like for this part, I should be using the just talking slide because I'm just talking because I'm trying to finish the humming here in the iPad. I could show you what I'm doing, but I think I won't download the apps to share my iPad on the screen. So I can't know really. But yeah, just putting some extra cause his hair is like dark. I wanna add some size of color. I'm trying to fight to like procreate levels layering thing because sometimes it's like it gives you already a max that you can have. And then I get a little too confident with that, and then it ends up crashing down. Sometimes I'm losing the thing, so. Okay, I think this one is good. Like, this is as good as we're gonna get. Let me check. Because his hair is dark, so we're very limited there. I'm looking at it. Am I missing something? The contrast in his face is not as dark as the other one. And I'm trying to add more contrast and lining because I think like they are 3D. So it's something. There's a good difference between like this and the other anime characters I have making ID pictures. So far it is good. I will send it and then we will sketch what we need for this one. Like with this thing, I only need Noah now. Let me just add it. Like, let me finish with Noah and I will open a slice too so you can see everything they were sending to print. I now save here and then let's have the whole thing with Noah. So let me check what we are doing here. Like, of a way to. What is this eye? This is me, my tutorial of choosing how to die. So what we are doing for this is like one song because we got a big, no as realistic or good looking as this one because this one took me days to do. But we are getting a big more anime one for the sticker because the sticker is gonna be small so it doesn't gonna have as much resolution as this one. So the stickers I wanted to be around are gonna be like chibis. So that's what like right now I wanna design. Like my Apple Pencil is at 20%, so we're gonna put it to charge while we work on connect the iPad too. Like a nice pro tip if you like have an iPad or like that, you can buy the charger for the laptop and they charge way better. Another thing too is that you can buy the parts to make it longer. Like just don't buy it from Apple, buy it like second hand, like I did. And you can just like buy the parts, make it longer. Like my connection, I think is like more than 1 meter long, so I can just go anywhere and like use it like a whole laptop charger. Is way easier if I'm going to like working cafes, and because everything nowadays is with connection. See, I charging my iPad, my phone, my headphones, my laptop. So yeah, so it's like a super long connection. Or if you wanna have like a traveling size one, you can buy in place of having the big box that the laptops have, you can buy yourself a smaller one. So I have 3 different boxes. I have the big laptop box, I have the phone box, which will not charge the it will charge the iPad very slowly. The phone is fine, the headphones are fine, but it won't charge the laptop. Like the laptop will not recognize it because it's pulling way more energy than that one. So what you can do is that you can invest more, and then there is boxes that is a little bigger than the normal box for your phone, and that ones you can to see that they pull enough energy for your laptop, and then you can use them to charge everything. And then you can have like 2 different ones. You can have a small connection for it, or you can have what I have, like a 1 meter, 3 meter connection. And then doesn't matter what cafe you are going to work, if they have or they don't have the space for you, you can like fix that so then you can work everywhere. You have to get used to, because like I love my home and I want to stay here 24/7. It does not help that most of my work is inside home. Once in a while I have to, like probably 3 times a week, I have to leave the house to actually do work outside. It's like necessary. So I don't get that much, like I don't sit outside at all. I am probably the worst person for like this human interaction thing because I'm very introverted. So then I will go out and then like it will have the worst time. I will feel dizzy. I will feel like I cannot be around there. So I have been trying to do this thing of going outside more often, at least for work. So I have in my mind. Now, have I been successful with that? No, nope. I got a subscription, like a very cheap subscription, so I can go in a co-working area in a central commercial, and I have no go at all. Like first year I got a subscription because it's very cheap. It's like probably like what $5. Um, so it's like for like $5 for a whole year. So it's very cheap. It's very nice. I think I went twice or thrice last year, but it's because my friend was working at home just like me, so we could go work in different areas. But then now she's working like a school, so we don't we don't get to see each other that much. So now I don't really go out home too. Okay, I found a nice reference. For that reason, like it's a whole thing. Because I need to go out more, so I'm just searching for ways it will become cheaper for me to go out. Because another thing that annoys me to go out is like spending money. Like I don't have any quick money that like I won't die. I won't die if I go out and I go outside. But it does feel like that. It may be because I grow up like without being sure about money. So I just feel like, okay, if I go out and I spend of this, I spend on this thing, then I'm wasting money that could have been used for this or that. So I have been searching for solutions. Mainly like the laptop allows me to go out and work. So I feel like, okay, I'm working. I did bought like very expensive headphones because I thought they were gonna last longer, and they have. Like, I gonna say that headphones, I bought them two years ago, I think. I'll say yeah, like 2 years ago. They are still lasting. I thought at some point they just broke, and I freak out because they are Genshin Impact collaboration headphones that I work my ass off to pay. I thought they broke, and I was freaking out because like, ain't no way I gonna buy another one. I'm not gonna have like the same expensive headphones and two. So I was thinking like, okay, what cheap brand I can buy now, right? What am I doing? So I just kind of like stopped using one side, but then it went back to normal. Like it started working, like it's supposed to be working. So I was very happy. So I still using them. They're still going strong, even though it have passed like more than 2 years already. They're like technically, yeah, because New Year's just passed. So like that headphones really help me to like block my outside so I can walk out. Then what I did, cause like I got a laptop so I can work outside, so I can have the excuse to go out. And I got a co-working space, which again, like these are things I plan, because there is always something new that's like, okay, maybe not that. I go like the space now, so I can technically go there and work. Then I was freaking out because I was like, okay, but like, what if I don't find a place to sit or a connection? Because sometimes you go to these cafes and then you can sit there and work, right? But like, sometimes it's not near enough of the connection. So then I invest to buy myself a battery. Like bank, like a portable a power bank, which is very strong. So I'm gonna say I save a lot for this one. That one is Genshin Impact too. So like I'm obsessed with it. That's my autistic focus on. Like I even got a tattoo. I really love it. So I got uh what's that? I got a power bank, so then I can take my laptop. I can take my things. And I will say like the power bank, just like the headphones that now allow me to, or I can go anywhere because I can just put my headphones on and they block sound so I won't freak out. I will say the power bank have been like a crazy boost to my confidence, because before I will be like, okay, I cannot draw in the car, I cannot draw in random places because I'm gonna run out of battery, I'm gonna have battery. And even many times too, I like forgot to charge my phone. And then I was in the street to be like, okay, now I don't have how to connect my phone. I'm toast, like how am I gonna go out and do these things? Because I will have to sometimes just connect it to my iPad. But now that the power bank, I normally still like, cause I didn't just buy the power bank, but like the connection, other things. I try to connect it every time I can. I normally never have this thing that's like, oh, I have no battery. So the other day I went to work outside, and I was just like there, trying to relax, when randomly realized, oh, my phone have no battery. Oh, like I knew it was already running low, I didn't know it was running that low. So I was like, okay, so now what I do? And then I remember, oh wait, I have my portable charger. So then I just charged it. I didn't have anything to worry, so I can continue using my phone and iPad to work. And then because it's a big charger, it's a very nice power bank. I actually use it to charge my laptop too. So you can take everywhere and work everywhere. So yeah, that's like the little things I trying to do, so I can like go out more. Then another thing I like will freak out is like it's that thing about like I trying to spend the less money I can. So what I love to like go and buy some drinks or tea. At the same time, you can like can buy them from 7-Eleven. Because 7-Eleven has like an amazing variety of drinks. But then it's like the whole thing they have to be carrying the drink and like that. And sometimes it's like 20 baht for a small bottle, but it's like 20 baht for a whole, like I think it's like 20 baht if you buy like the ice with cup, the cup with ice, and then a drink with it. But then if you have your own cup, right? They don't charge you the ice and they don't charge you the cup. And then you can just buy a drink from the thing, or you can buy the drinks that are already there. And that one was very interesting because then like it will last you way more if you, in place of buying a bottle, you just get ice and then get a bottle of something. So I bought myself a cup recently, mainly because one friend of mine, the same one that like used to go out with me, she got a cup as a gift, and this cup was like so pretty, and then she put stickers and you have like a space for a keychain, which is like what I saw like many people do online with their cups. So I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. So then I took a picture of her cup and I googled it, and we were searching for more. I found one that's purple because hers is like black and pink, like black pink. So it's ordered on purple and white because I wanted one that like will go with a VTuber, so I can use my stickers on it. I got it, and I will say it have like a very nice design because it's like a cup. You have a straw, but then you can close it so then you aren't spilling around. So you can use it for traveling too, which is like, because it's for these two things, I actually like it. I like it a lot. So I use it for everything. Like anything I drink, all my drinks during the day are in that cup. Like not all my drinks, like my coffee in the morning are in my Kuromi cups I received for my birthday. But after I finish that, all my energy drinks, all my sweet drinks, all my water goes in this cup. I put ice on it, and then I just don't worry taking it around. And then I was like, okay, that's nice, you know. But I wanted to take outside, and I did take outside. If didn't check before, cause in the pocket of my backpack, I carry my umbrella, cause it rains a lot here randomly. So I just have it there in case like if something like happens. So I just like take my umbrella and I cover myself from the rain. So I was carrying my cup and it was still with content, so I didn't wanna just put it like it was still cold water, so I didn't wanna put inside my backpack. And this was the first time I went out with it, so I realized, oh, I can just put it in that pocket. So I put it in that pocket, in the water pocket. It fitted nice. It become very heavy though, like 'cause it's a big bottle. So it was heavy, but other than that, I could ignore it. Now, the day I carried to, I have my laptop and everything, so pretty sure my back pain came from the laptop mainly. But yeah, it was very nice. I just carry around. I save a lot of money in water because I won't say a lot of money because it's like what 20 baht, 30 baht for water. I did save. That's the important thing for me. So I save my money. I use the bottle, and then since that I have been using it for everything. So normally, for example, I when I go to teach, I normally like get the parents like to buy me drinks for like while I'm teaching. But I always, if I arrive earlier and I can buy my drink, I just gonna buy my drink. So I just buy my own drink, and then like when they ask me, I like, no, I have my drink, but this time I don't need to buy drinks because I already have my Yajin cup. So I just like what I do is that I normally buy because I cannot prepare the things all the time, right? You still need to buy product for that. So for when I have no time for to like make a drink, I have buy a package of a lot of drinks. The different we buy in package to your house and buying them from the store is that when you buy from the store like one is let's say 20 bucks, but when you buy package from a seller that normally sells to shops, now each bottle like you buy a pack of like 6, and then like each bottle will cost like 12 bucks. Then I save money from that, and I got like all the drinks I want. I just take it out. I'm very proud. Like I'm very proud every time I save money. So I like do that so far with that one because it's easier. Now for food, I used to like when I live alone, I used to just prepare myself like sandwiches and keep them in my bag to eat them later. I would just go to a park and like I will draw there while I eating my sandwich. I stopped doing that because I don't like to cook. So I will just like I think the shittiest thing I have done while living alone to save money have been just like choosing 2 meals. So I will eat breakfast and I will eat dinner and I will just like do something during the afternoon so I don't eat lunch. And like at the same time I will just sometimes just do it because like for example in Korea I was traveling a lot, so I was like I'm gonna like just not gonna stop like the whole filter to like eat. Only because I have like I don't like to go to restaurants. And the only time I went with one friend there, the meal was so big. But they give you like side dishes, main dish, like and the main dish is giant normally. And I come from Thailand where everything's like smaller when it comes to food. So I was like, oh, I couldn't finish at all. And she was like, you don't need to finish. I was like, oh, I don't want to feel like I wasted. And then I realized like foodies a lot there, so I just start going around to like markets and buying like small, like what they call side dishes. Well, like I start just eating that. No, no, for me it was fun. For my friend, it was worryingly that I was just eating that. But then, like, it saved a lot of money too. But I'm gonna say that, like, because I went from like moving to live alone to moving back to my parents after I like burned my kitchen too many times. I wanna say like the energy that you get from like just going back to eating normal, like no more two dishes, side dishes for afternoon or like that. It's amazing. Like I realized most of my headaches and lack of energy may be like me not eating properly. Because I like even though I'm tired all the time here, um I am less tired than when I was like living by myself. Because that one I will be just napping all the time. I will get home, I will be like sleeping. I will be in the train, I will be sleeping. I will like be sometimes teaching on in between classes, waiting for the students, I will just be sleeping. But yeah, that 2 years I don't remember anything. I was sleepy walking through the streets, I was sleeping cooking. And maybe I burned so many. But yeah, sometimes I will like arrive so tired even though I have the 2 meals a day rule. I will be like, oh yeah, I'm waiting for dinner. And then they will sell watermelon in my way home, so I will just buy a watermelon and eat that. Don't need to cook. Or like at least try. Because I will be so tired. Like funny, I'm not eating I was not eating properly. So I was tired. But I was so tired I will arrive home and just go to sleep and not eat. Which made me more tired and like that. It's like living by yourself is hard. Like this one is so cute sticker. This one has side stickers. Now we're gonna make a little dragon too. It's like I have an idea of what is this. What is it called? Yaru fashion. We are doing the Yaru gang style. And then I was adding way more things. And there is some that things that are just like kind of like, oh no, like straight Latina things, which are the big hoods, the bleach blonde hair too. I even add her like long nails, like one are purple, one are yellow. So you might like I realized by like looking at clips that a lot of Yaru fashion are very similar to just like that stereotypical street Latina one. So I just kind of dig that. Which, as I say, I find it funny when I was doing it because I was with a friend designing this. Like we were talking, we went out to eat, and then I look at her and like, this is funny because as a person that grew up in Asia but is Latina, I used to dress like this. You're like, what? It's like I used to. Like I used to do my makeup with the shadows and everything in the eyes because I was popular back then because of like Suga from BTS. So I was doing like my already over the top under shadow, trying to make my eye bags, and then I will use this like red lipstick because I thought it was like more Latina or more pinkish. And then I will like I painted my hair long. Like we have the half in Dark Dragon design because when I was designing Dark Dragon, I have my hair like that. I will have it like bleach short first because I kill off all of my hair. But we have it like I used to have half blonde, half brown, and I have it like that for like half black, like when I say. I have it like that for how long? Like for years. Like I stopped painting it in 2 years ago because like the it will be really hard to keep, and I just stopped doing everything hair related. Like I used to have a short because I will cut it like every like when you have short hair. If someone tell you I have short hair because it takes way less work than long hair, that's a lie. Like maybe yeah, to pick it up, to stylish, it takes less work, but then like it's like right now I have long hair. Last time I cut my hair was last year. Like at the start, it was like a year ago. 1 year ago, I cut my hair for last time. When I used to have short hair, I will cut my hair every week. Like hair grows fast. So then you have like hair that reach your eyes. And then next week it will go a little longer. And then like half a month it's already to your mouth. So then if you wanna have that look of like, oh yeah, I don't care, I don't need to take care of like the stylish and all that, you need to cut it every week. And I will do that. I will cut it every week. I will bleach it once a month. I will go through the whole process of like, oh yeah, this doesn't take that much. This doesn't take that much time. And then another thing is like blonde, thanks to yellow. So then you need to have like purple shampoo, blue shampoo. You need to have like a little bleaching thing in case it like need to change. So it's like this whole look of I don't care. I wake up like this. Takes so much time. It's like I will go to like because I have a short and like all stylish. I will go like, oh yeah, I just wake up and I just like push my hair back. Then the worst part is like after the first time I cut it short, it became kind of curly because I have wavy hair. That means that like if I didn't stylish it or put like creams, it will just go up. It will just become spiky. So I have to like start putting creams every time I wash my hair. I will like go. I hear my voice. Wait. Forgot. Okay, I forgot to mute you too, so I was hearing myself as an echo. Okay. So yeah, so I will like have to keep it like a certain length. I will have to shower with like. At first I was like, oh yeah, I can use any shampoo. No, I now use like special shampoos. I used to put like a cream afterwards, so it will go straight down. It's a whole thing. I hate it. Having a long right now takes less. Like having a long and my natural color is right now like way less effort. And anyways, I have to go through like because I have a wavy. I have to go to like a lot of shampoos. I have to brush it because if you don't brush it, it becomes a ball. Like I don't know what happened. Young me used to think like, oh yeah, I have straight hair. Well, I don't need to worry about anything. Um, I thought it was just like how to say. I think it was straight and it just inflated because of the weather. It wasn't. It was wavy. Just didn't know how to take care of it. And my mom have super curly hair. My dad have wavy hair. My mom have super curly hair. My older sister have super curly hair. And because like I don't know, it was the 2000s era. My sister will iron it. She and her friends will come to like iron their hair. And like I imagine when I say iron it, you're imagining like ironing their hair with these like tints that people use like oh I'm covering this. With these tints that like are the hair ironing tints. No, I don't mean that. Like they were like 15. And these things weren't popular in Latin America yet. I mean iron it. Like she will grab an iron, the crazy bastard she was, she will grab a real iron. Like these freaking things. This look like a shoe. It look like a shoe, but I mean like the all irons. She will put her hair in the ironing board and then she will iron her hair. And then 15-year-old her will look at me and be like, I don't know why my hair is so dead. Like it looks burned. It's like you are ironing your hair. Like, did you realize what you're doing? Like, I think people see in the movies, like people ironing their hair and all that, and think like, oh yeah, that's just for the movie. It's not. My 15-year-old sister was doing that all the time, and me as 11-year-old was confused of what is going on. And I will be like, oh, it's okay, cause I have a straight hair, just like cause I didn't have super curly hair like then. I thought with me just like using these very thin brushes and brushing my hair was enough. And it will be like all inflated. I thought, yeah, that's fine. But yeah. I actually make a design for this, but I keep forgetting about. By the way, this design is called My Lover Boy. That's the name of this bat. Lover Boy. But yeah, I hated the hair like that. So I'm gonna paint it again. Like it looks so pretty when you have like you add the colors and all that. But even though it was inconvenient, even though like it's bleaching is so painful. Like that's a thing too. Like people don't think like looks so pretty. It's so painful. If someone does it improperly, it literally makes scars in your head. Like you're burning your hair actively. I will do it every 2 weeks. Like that's amazing. Me in high school, someone once told me like I kind of look like a clown. I will be like, why are you saying that? I will like, cause I was like, I'm a teenager. I have free will. I will just try everything I thought about. Like more of the fashion trends that you see nowadays with like the hair thing. I was doing it back then. It just didn't look good because I didn't have the vision yet. But I remember one of my, because I will normally just paint it brown or blonde, and then the blonde will be the most risky one. And then like I will normally just do it like brown or like a greenish brown, and that was it. But then as soon as I have like free will, I remember I told the first risky hair I tried was I told my hairstylist like I was getting like a simple hair, so this was my hair. It was the haircut they will give me like often. So I told her like, what if we like do all this back part brown, and then this one in front was just red. After this I started hating the color red, so it was like just red in the front. And now I realize this is what like boy in a band used to use. But yeah, I just was like, oh, why don't I get that? I got and I got bullied by my siblings. But yeah, that was the first, and then I realized like, oh, I can try more things. So by the time I mastered this was the time I bleached all my hair. Like in high school, because after that we'll just like paint the pastel colors. I will paint it to the size, like one side purple, one side blue. By the time I feel like I have mastered the concept of like doing different colors was when I was in my last year, and I painted like the roots green and then the rest of the color blue, and people actually like it because they say look like the ocean. And I was receiving a lot of compliments that I have like finally do something that look good, and I was like, rude. Like I know all of you for years already. And they were like, yeah, it still looks like shit. So yeah. After that, I guess for my university years, it was very nice. Because I just did the purples, I would just do like full heads of red. Red and orange, blue and purple, pink and blonde pink, like more yellowish tonality of pink. So I like all of that ones. Actually, people like them. Which is by this time I like, cause I'm kind of colorblind. I didn't got it before, but I was getting already like the concept of color theory, so I didn't need to worry. Okay, I think this are good, but I'm thinking because we're gonna have like this post. I never end up using it, so it's for nothing. But yeah, we're gonna have here our main subject, so they have like three big stickers. So we need to make one more dragon head. Then we can do, I think like one dragon, one human dragon. And then the bat. Let's do a band-aid. Let me think, what else can we add? What is another thing of Dark Dragon Brand? Like something that is the Dark Dragon Brand, I just stopped doing it a long time ago, was the companions in their game, which are the little pig and the chicken. I start just adding them less and less, and I start just adding Dark Dragon and little Dark Dragon. You can see how egocentric I have become. Chain on me. Okay. So we're gonna do that one, and I think, cause this one isn't like Dark Dragon, right? This is like AU Dark Dragon in a school if she went to Japan, not Thailand. Cause I was already like something I always say is I'm not very smart. I used to be like out of 40 students, I was like 40. I was now number 14 grades. So like some people even ask me, like, have come to the stream and asked me what have I studied, and it's like art. I study art. Like what you are seeing is what I went 4 to 5 years to university for. Like it was actually supposed to be like a 3-year program, and then the pandemic hit, and then it was just a mess. I like my class got canceled. I was like just at home not knowing what to do, and then things keep getting delayed. So then I think graduating a 5 to 6 year program. It was supposed to be maximum 4 or something. But yeah. I have graduated in a career I'm not gonna say the name of, but it's arts. Know that. It's a bachelor in arts and a degree of excellency from another university. So I know what I'm doing. You see these circles here? I study for this. But yeah, so I was talking about. So I think we're gonna make a bow. This AU. It's like I like how for all the other drawings I add band-aids and things like that, but then that for the original it's not. But again, let's think that this is because she's going to take the ID picture for this one, and not because I just make the standard T posing and I just adding clothes on it. No. No. Okay. It's because she have to clean her face and remove things because she's afraid of her parents. You know, funny thing. When I was in kindergarten, I was supposed to take a picture for the school, just like a school picture day thing. Now, because I was in kindergarten, my dear good parents were always busy, so I was raised by my grandpa. my grandpa was supposed to take me, and like my mom gave him strong instructions. She was like, so you need to just take her to the thing. Do not give her chocolate. Do not give her any snacks. She already ate breakfast. You have to take her with her like cute little uniform and clean face and everything. She's already ready for taking a picture. You just need to go and like make her sit down there, take the picture. That's it. Nothing else. Okay? After that, you can take her. She can eat candy, she can eat whatever she wants after the picture. Before the picture, no. Okay? And then he was like, yeah, okay, like, I have children. You don't need to tell me all this. So anyway, my grandpa went with me. I remember we went and it was like a long line. So I was just waiting there. So then I looked at him, I was like, I want candy. And then he was like, no, like your mom said to just wait. After that thing, I can buy you as much candy as you want, you just need to wait. I was like, okay. But yes, I need to know. Like you can give me the candy, we can eat it here. You will never know what happened. And then I don't know if I was just like such a good negotiator or my grandpa just sucked at saying no. Because somehow I convinced him. And then he was like, okay. But we are not saying anything. I was like, yeah. And I went and I ate all the candy I wanted. I have stomach issues later. I ate as much chocolate as I want, and my mother never needed to know that. I was like, yeah, she doesn't need to know. And then the pictures arrive, and then you get like different type of pictures, right? Because it's a school picture. First, you get the ID ones, the same one that we're making for this. So ID pictures arrive. They're very small. So then she didn't notice anything. I was like, yeah. The plan went exactly as I expected. I won. I ate my candy. Nothing happened. I didn't know this, but she was gonna receive like a bigger one in the mail. I guess I looked too cute, and then she bought a bigger one. The point, like she got the ID pictures. She thought nothing of it. She received a A5 picture, like the same picture but in A5 size. I think like a week later, and then that picture of course looked like HD, like you can like as much as that time. And then you can see me, and you can see around my mouth, it's just covered in chocolate. It's just all chocolate. Which made me think, before I went there, couldn't my grandpa like clean my mouth? Couldn't the photographer be like, yo, wait, little child, let's clean your mouth first? Couldn't anyone, like any teacher, any professor, anyone in the room be like, yo, I think we should clean this little girl first. Like she was just jamming us chocolate. Like, and then I remember even what I was eating. It was like a marshmallow covered in chocolate. So like, maybe we should clean this child. No, 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 no. They just let me go. They were like, yeah, this is the type of picture we want. And they just took the picture of me, and then send it to my mom. And as far as I can remember, when I was in Peru, the picture was just there in her desk of me with my face covered in chocolate. That you cannot. She showed me the small one. Like, yeah, you can barely see it in the small one. Like, you will need like super eyes to like see it. But it kind of looks like something weird, right? Then you can think, oh, shadow or something like that. And brown, so like brown corners around my mouth was like, okay, brown, maybe her lips or something. But then in the big picture, you can see in detail that my mouth is just covered in chocolate. And yeah, I should do the same thing to my siblings, just so it's like a passing memory thing. Like my grandpa died before I came here to live. It was actually the reason why we just moved out and never went back there. So one thing like I remember one of the weird things he used to do while raising me. Like it's okay, like we can just eat chocolate. and I take my brother and sister to the same thing. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, like he was the one that took me to my first fair because my mom was too busy to take me, and it was the last day of like the toy fair, and I didn't imagine it. I was gonna just start. Like I like so much going to dog fair. I didn't expect that like that was gonna become my life. I was gonna be like going to fairs and like selling art all the time, meeting a lot of people. So he took me to that one. It was the first one I went. It was such a fun event. I totally forgot. He told me tell it to your mom. Because I remember like I was annoying my mom every time he will appear on TV because he will appear like big toy fair like from this day to this day. So I was always telling my mom like, oh, can we go? Can we go? And she was telling me that she will take me, but she was always busy. So then the last day like arrived, and I was sitting in front of his TV, and he was like just watching. I think Bonanza was it? It was like a cowboy series, and then a TV break came out, a commercial, and it was about that one. Oh, I did this sketch. I may work on this one. This one is cute. Um, like it was about a fair, and I told him how much I wanted to go, but now it's the last day, and my mom doesn't like have time to take me. So then he told me like, okay, go change. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, go change. So I went to change, and then I think he told me to tell it to my mom that he was taking me. But cause my mom kept saying that I didn't believe him that he was gonna take me. So then I didn't end up telling anything to my mom, and then he just walked away from the home, and I walked with him. We took a bus, and we ended up going to the fair. I was very happy. Like, well, that was the first toy fair I went to. Um, we took a lot of buses to get there. We were talking the whole way. He was telling me stories. Then we passed by the cemetery, and he was telling me like horror stories. We were having fun. Later, luckily, my mom gave him a cell phone because like he could call my mom and explain him what was going on. Because my mom like was freaking out. Neither her daughter or her dad was there, so she was like, "What? She thought we were kidnapped or something." So I was just like adventuring. Like I remember it would just be like all nice. When he live enough to see my brother and sister, I don't feel they remember any of these moments that we went out. So then I remember for my sister's first book fair, she really wanted to go and check some things. So I just told her like, okay, get your things ready. And I took her out even though like all I was 18. And we went in train. We got there and like we bought the books. It made me happy to be the person that I was doing the same thing as my grandpa did all the years ago, since he couldn't do it anymore. It was very nice. I keep doing it once in a while. It was a very fun day. I think it was just an excuse so I can go and see his family. Like his sisters were very old and I hated going to see them. Um so he was like, oh, do you wanna eat something? I was like, yeah. And then we ended up going to his sister's house. So I was like, ah, okay, I see why. Yeah, because I was like a cute little child. People love to see me often, but I hated people. So yeah, so we just ended up going there, and it was okay. It was the nice ending for a fun day. Then the first time my sister wanted to go out, and she was afraid of everything outside. I just told her to like, okay, let's go. Like this was not a book fair. For the book fair, we have to go with my brother too. For this one, I just told her to go, and then we went into like a bus. Like, it's like a special little card where you can like sit. Here like, you have to sit or stand, but it's like more like a 4x4, and then you go in the back part. I keep forgetting the name of that one. But yeah, we just talked that one. We went to like a center commercial. I bought her like a lot of things, and we saw like I think we went to see a pet expo that was happening there. It was cute. We have a nice time together. I can remember she used to be so scared of going outside. So for her it means a lot that we were going to that thing. And then nowadays she's grown up and she's always outside. Just take the train, the bus, anything to move around. Like things change fast. The music is slow. Okay, this one I like is supposed to be her hitting with the bat. But of course I just got it in her arms. But yeah, I'm a expert on making stories out of nothing. So this one was just her like Yaru team, but if you watch more of my streams, why? Okay, I talked before saying that I wanted to mix it with Valentine's since I didn't want to draw more. Because I already like I knew I overworked myself. So I didn't wanna work. Oh, why is it so close? I didn't wanna work extra on making like something Valentine's and this, so I just mixed them together. That way she have like a little lover boy, but so I ended up designing her to be like Cupid, but then I didn't add any aspects because I kind of pushed the stories together. At first, I wanted to make her like obsessed with your love type of character, but that kind of cringes me, so I ended up just making her like I don't know, like a Cupid type of thing. So they make you realize of your love by hitting you with a bat. No, no, I'm trying my best, but like Valentine's, like the original story of Valentine's come from like a time where people couldn't get married because the government of the time believed the young men will be better soldiers if they weren't married. So then marriage wasn't allowed for them before they go to war. So San Valentine's will be the person marrying these people in secret. So love can be celebrated even though it was illegal. So with that idea, even though he was later killed because of these beliefs. Like I think Valentine's is a very good time to celebrate love, to fight with love, and fight for love. So I don't know what can I do that's gonna be like important or remarkable related to this time. Mainly because nowadays it's a little more marketized and it's less like I don't know. We forget that this day was especially made for the right to fight for our loves. So I don't feel like I don't know, among of chocolate or character I can create can represent the idea of fighting for love. For the right to love. I didn't even try. So I just make this silly character with a bat in place of Cupid with arrows. It's literally like beating her love or like beating love into you. I don't know. I think like a fighter. Maybe the best thing to represent the right to fight for love in this time. Oh no, didn't talk too deep about it. Now in my side account, I'm making a fan art of my horse prince. That one is the most interesting thing I'm making for Valentine's. What I should do like even if I do it here, which I like, you know how I mix in. I don't like to work. I don't like to do work. So I mix. I'm gonna laugh. That's why I talk like this. I mix for this one Valentine's at the event I'm going to. So for the one in my account, I'm mixing Chinese New Year and well Lunar New Year and Valentine's by making a fan art of my horse prince. By the way, this year is the 10-year anniversary of my horse prince. It was the app was taken down I think September of last year, which is sad. But the app will be 10 years in November because it was open on November of 2016. So that's a little useless fact about a game that's not working nowadays. But before we move to the business card thing, I wanna make like a nice drawing. So like mainly last year were like the best game awards presented like, let me check. I have the app. I have not opened it, so let me just read the name. Uma Musume as best game of the year. I feel it's important to remember another horse game, which again they won game of the year. Now that is opening for horse New Year. That's cool. But yeah, we need to remember another important horse game. That is my horse prince. So let's just do a quick fan art for it. I like wanted to do one for my main page, but then I commission people, and then one of the things I'm doing for commissions, which I really enjoy, is that I giving people my character. I getting Dark Dragon, like main Dark Dragon with the Dark Dragon Oakfield commissions, but I also like, cause they aren't that expensive. Um, I'm also telling people like, yo, I won the commission, so here is Dark Dragon. Draw her with whatever Oakfield hair, anything you want. Because remember that when we have this main Dark Dragon, there's the one that like have the Dragon Oakfield, have the short hair and all that. We do have the playing Dark Dragon, which is the one that have like long hair and it's all fun. So I started like telling people that like, it's like if we have 1, 2 Dark Dragons, I think we can have like more, like more versions of Dark Dragon. So just grab her, draw him with whatever clothes you want. And then that's the OG Dark Dragon just playing dress up. I wanna do cosplay, so that's the closest we're getting. So one of the illustrators that I paying for that, Dika Lunar New Year Dark Dragon. So that one is the one we're using. Did she finish in time? That one is the one that we're using for Lunar New Year. So this Dark Dragon won't see the light of the. Should Dark Dragon be like a dragon, like a horse, or should she be a llama? Like I'm making a horse because horse like Lunar New Year and a horse, and like that. But you know, I don't know. It'll probably be a llama actually. But again, horse New Year. So yeah, you should play my Prince Horse. My Prince Horse is such a nice game. It's about this girl that was born in the year of the horse, which means that she see every horse as a handsome man. So we get that in the game, and then we make this handsome horse, which of course is the main love interest. I don't want to say love interest because I a very one-sided one. But yeah, we have this horse, and then I hope nobody that knows me is gonna join while I'm explaining this. Just rewatch the video. Okay. So then he like she buys or start training. Like, it's a very old game, so I'm not sure. But I actually I did play it. I mainly remember it because someone make a whole summarize. I think it was Game Theory that make a whole summarize of the game. But I also like got access to watching other people play it just for their reactions. But yeah, my horse prince, such a nice game. So this girl, she goes to the town area. She sees this horse and then she realizes, oh my god, every horse, because she has never seen a horse before, I think. She realized that every horse have a handsome man face. Like they are handsome, but they are still horses. So the thing is like, only she can see them. Like only she can see the handsome faces. No one else but her can. So that's just a little thing there. It doesn't gonna matter. So now you have this horse, like, is it Juma? That is in. We're gonna say that horse is in love with her because it's like he does everything to impress her. Now, I think by the end of the game, it's very one-sided. Like Juma like her, girl is still thinking like a horse. So I don't think nothing happens. But it's very nice. It's a nice dating game. I think you can still download it on Google. I don't think the app works anymore. As I say, I think September of last year the app was taken down from the App Store. So, but you can still search on Google and there is like options to download it. So yeah, just like gonna write the name here. Yeah, I just trying to like take the work out because on November of this year is gonna be the 10-year anniversary. This game came out in November of 2016. Even though it was taken down before even go to the 9-year anniversary, it's important to remember this piece of media. So I think if you are a fan of sorry. If you are a fan of Uma Musume, the rest of the title I forgot. But if you're a fan of that, I think you should give a try to this game. Like, I see a lot of people being annoyed that there is no male love interest, like main. Well, it's about making quarter front. So there is no male characters. I think that's the right word. There is no male characters in the game, so I say like, what? Play my horse prince. It is a very good option, and this year, the year of the horse, it may bring you good luck. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so play the game, invest your time. I may do a render version of this for like Lunar New Year takes a long time, so I may do if I don't have any celebrations, which gonna be realistic. My only Lunar New Year important thing I do is I go to Ictac. Other than that, I don't do anything. I used to go to, like when I was young, I used to be taken to my grandma used to take me to Chinatown so we can see like the dragon dance. We can eat a lot of things. Other than that, I don't do much. So like, I just gonna eat my mooncakes with my coffee in the morning, and that's it. Which this year I have Kuromi mooncakes. Yeah, I don't get the envelope because my family is cheap. I don't do much other than just be thankful. We have orange in the fridge like this full right now because of this time, but I give an apple to my family. But other than that, and or duck. I want duck. Good job. So other than this, oh yeah, business cards. Okay, I wanna stop hueveando around and I just gonna. Okay, let me see, cause I need to open a special screen for this. Okay, let's. I don't know why the layer is transported back. What we're gonna do for these business cards is that we have two sides. Now, let me turn the air off. Okay, it was really cool. Solito dragon here. Now, before I always get dragon as my cards, like literally. I get her cutouts and then the QR code is in the back. This time we're going a little heavy with Dark Dragon VTuber form. Like I gonna say I'm not going heavy on this. I'm shy and embarrassed. Like I'm very shy. So I try to not go to people like, oh yeah, I have I'm a VTuber. You know, I try to not, because I am very shy. I don't want people to look at that VTuber, look at me and be like, you don't look like you're a VTuber. And maybe just like realistic that people are gonna look at this purple dragon and be like, you're not that cute. I maybe just on me, because actually nobody have said that so far. Actually everyone called me dragon and they are very nice. But because I am shy about this topic, I don't go around and say like, oh, I'm a VTuber. But my friends though. Like not my everyday friends. No, I thought about it. My siblings are the only ones that don't say it. My other friends do mention it once in a while. To mainly like geeks, because one of them is a teacher. But the friends I go to these events with do say it. They do go like, oh yo, by the way, she's a VTuber. You should watch her in every event. Like that day we met, we were like working together, and then every person that passed by were like, wait, by the way, she's a VTuber. You should watch her. Like take a business card. And I, like some people do, but I was very awkward. So I try to just like I think that you cannot be just awkward, which means I gotta go like, yeah, I am a VTuber. I draw. Then show them what I do, like all these things, right? Because I cannot back down now. So I try to be more confident. But because of this, I was like, okay, let's push a little more in the business cards. So now we're doing a change. We're gonna do a double-sided. We always do double-sided business cards, but in this case, we're doing a one with a QR, and we're doing another side that have another card that have a Dark Dragon illustration. Now it just came to me that I was planning to do a box, but I realized that even if I want to do a card, I have not checked prices. So I'm gonna write the store and check how long it will take and like that, and then we will do a simple sketch that can apply for any shape of car. But right now I just realized I need to go to toilet. I will be back. Actually, I need to work in the screen because I have seen a lot of people having I will be back things that look way cuter than mine. I need to work on everything. I'm getting very overworked and I don't want to feel bad about it. So I'm gonna leave you looking at this, and I'm gonna write I will be back. Okay. So let me just. I'm not gonna lie, this looks better than most of the things I do. The amount of effort I'm taking to do this when I can just walk away. I don't know what I'm doing. The same. I'll talk with my friend about it. I will be back. Keep hearing the music. This background is growing on me. I think I will have something like that, just like I can animate it. Like maybe not with this outfit, maybe just gonna be like Dark Dragon trying to fix things from getting destroyed. But just like her facing front and then it's on mute. And then I will be back with things. That's cute. Okay. I will work on it. Is the music loud enough? Because I was not hearing it. Oh no. Okay. Now. Let's see. Okay. Well, that will be back. It's kind of weird now. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna work. Okay, let me check. So what we're gonna do, because I'm checking with the store and I don't know sizes yet, then we're gonna do the things that we need to choose for it. Okay. So mainly I want this cute little dragon to be holding the QR code. So we're gonna do that. Mainly let's go to a big square. So new Custom A4 sounds fine for this. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I have been writing the numbers like up and down. I just realized there is a flip option, so you can just flip the numbers. Okay, I try to not be mad with myself. Let's rob a happy little dragon. Rob it. We successfully robbed him. Is there a way to make him stand in the center? So now let's grab this little dragon and let's make it way bigger. Okay. So now let's sketch on top of it. Like, let me go for, do I have the QR? Just the square, because I don't wanna like have my actual QR here. Yeah, at least now that I have all the changes for it. Square, square. How do I know if these scores are right? Oh yeah. Pressing my buttons and it's not working. Return. Another free. I don't get this button, so let's just... Okay, I think it's surely like here. It looks good. Now there's the lost ruler. Oh. Well, here. This not perfect. Okay. Let me get this. think it's with a star. So sketch. Okay, I feel it's a little naked right now. Pero dragon needs committee. Okay. I guess we can occur wind and things. And then the tail is Lysa. Extra. Looks a little sick. Oh, I didn't realize it was so sideways. I was doing this. How did it? properly. Descriptive. Actually, that's what we have so far. Do add the QR code in here. We can do two things with it. We can do the frost. Okay. We can do the car one, like the business card, and we can do the payment one. So I've been trying to find like how to add the pay meeting, and I think one this will be the cure. I have to check how to texting. I'm waiting for a standee to arrive. So I can have like of that round. If that was our good, we are printing this one in standee. Which made me believe we can actually let me do something because we can have him saying like we can have Dragon saying socials, you know, and then we can have another we can have another one that was asking for payment. So we have like this one, but what will be like good for payment thing? So again, we can add other Dark Dragon characters, but the thing is I don't want to draw them. Because mainly when we got like all these Dragon AUs, it's like we have more versions of Dragon, we have more versions of this. Because the characters are inspired on my siblings, because they used to help me with all of these things. And then when they stop, I stop giving them speaking roles. Just like we are doing the narrating stories, and when I talk into like the Woos, like my sister is representing Woo, my brother is representing the Piggy, I'm representing the extra character. Just like yesterday's story, Dark Dragon was like it's me, and then the people are referring to the two people into their stories, like my two siblings. So for every project I do, I always act them. So when I did the big tour for this one, I make the Piggy, thinking that's my brother, and then I was searching for ways to act my sister. But I also wrote them as characters in the story. That's why I didn't feel like I need to act them. But then we found the chicken in Minecraft, and I was like, okay, let's just act the chicken too. And then we have the two representations, because my brother is always a pig. My sister was born in the year of the chicken, so we always tell her like she's a unicorn or she's a chicken, or she's annoying. So I go act them, but then like, you know, we will have the things. Now we can act it's like the QR for socials, and then it's a QR, we need another QR for money. So we can act a business version dragon. which will make even less sense than if we just add the other one. So we're gonna sketch this. Sorry, I forgot about that. So something I used to have here with my siblings to teach them how to like how the bank works and how they can invest or save money is that I open a little bank called the Dragon Bank. I been like he started to teach my brother and sister about money. Because I may not be very smart, but I am a devout sister. I try to be my best. So it was with the concept of teaching my brother and sister about like bank and money. I end up teaching my parents about bank and money because I don't think they knew that much too. So then this bank ended up being used by like almost everyone in the home. Which I may reopen it because I need some donations of my family members. So we have here the third dragon. The thing that I don't like to ask for money. So I normally make like investment plan, like borrow me your money for this amount of time. I will give you 4% extra. Or like I normally use it for business, so I do give the money back. I need to probably at some point open a bank just for this, because this one goes to my bank account so people can see my name. Ah, shit. So we have the Dark Dragon social teams. I try like I start to fall apart. Okay, so we have dragons socials that you can scan, and then we have Dark Dragon QR payments so you can pay. Here I start to fall apart. We will fix that later. But yeah, this one is to the dragon part. Totally no Dark Dragon. This is an actual bank. So you should pay. So I gonna have that two things. Now something that I think I will do is for some reason I'm stroking the mic, so I hope like not in the sound. But something I will have to check is the ITs that standees are having both areas visible. So I may need to buy gesso, and I may need to gesso the back to check that it's not transparent, mainly for the QR code thing. Yeah, so many things I have to do. And then let me go to the folder of like the dragon thing to check what can we use for. Right now too, like I'm checking, we need to still finish Noah. I know it's me. What is it? Give me a moment, cause I need to do Noah's shading, skin shading before we continue. Like now, you can make a drawing look like a lot, like it's very professional by just knowing where to apply the color. So with face colors, I'm just have to apply right now just have to apply yellow, blue, and red. But it's like some parts you need to apply it and you need to be properly. So I'm right now checking that. Proper appliance. If such a pretty character like him, we need to worry a lot like that these things are going to the right place. Which is normally like cheeks, ears, lips, nose. Like, and then you have to like play around with it. You can add in the chin too. Oh, I already add all my red. It's like, I don't wanna say no 100% of the application. I will say that you need to check all that with the character you're making. What is the lighting that you're applying? But for here, they all have the same lighting, so they all gonna be having the same appliance, but it's too like each character is different, so I'm applying them all two in a slightly different way. Some characters will be normal, they have more blush, others make sense if they have less, because they're supposed to be like, too like you have that thing that like blush is considered like not so manly, so you want to make a character look more manly, you will need to add less blush. It's like a lot of things that you have to keep in account while checking these things. So I already add most of it. To add the blue and we can blend it. Now I will say like I buy different pencil tips to my Apple Pencil. I recently was using like a metal one in the end, so it's like a little like easier to go through drawings than the normal Apple Pencil, and somehow I fixed myself to break that one. I was very sleepy working, and that is one of the days I have to work outside, so I have to try to not fall asleep. I totally just fall asleep, and I dropped the pencil and it fall like literally in the tip, and then the metal went in, so it broke that tip, so I changed to a softer one now, which doesn't break. Like, it does come off sometimes, I just glue it back in place, but it doesn't break as easier. Like right now he just looks like Ronald McDonald, so let's blur these things. Good. Anyway, normally go with like a blender tool and I go around and I blend in some extra. I like these things. Wait, really remove the other colors when I'm gonna blend something. Let's use a smooth brush for this. Brush. I giving you a break to just admire it. Little Dragon's cuteness. Well, this one is a Band Director Dragon, right? This is not our dragon. This is Band Director Dragon. Which I'm gonna say, I designed a lot of things like when I was doing the Dragon Band, because I always like trying to design more characters and not do the actual work. I think at first my feelings that like every character is just a Dark Dragon, and I was like, oh no 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 no, and I actually act like more characters with like things that they take care of. And then at some point they were like, do you realize this is just to teach us about banking, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot the plot. Already got it. Let's see, the yellow is not Lido, good. Our opacity is even better. Okay. Another blues, which is probably the worst part. Normally leave them in normal. You're in the brown. And we blur slightly. Okay, and now let me lower opacity for this. And it looks okay. It looks like a lot of colors we blend. Like blending something. Yeah, that one is just cause like no is the last one we're missing and then we think of them too. Mainly because I find like Noah or the of Brave like one of the most pretty characters they have, so Actitude 2 is like such a prince. I to have that in mind while I'm drawing. So he's a prince, but like, we're still simping for him. Just gonna move the drawing assistant and let's grab shadow with his or similar. We're taking judges, Jejun shadow, we're copying it. Right, to like for shadows and everything, you need to apply a lot of different colors. So I'm just putting a base color. Like the neck one is the one that takes me the less time, so I do it right away. I give a three-dimensional look. Normally just act like a orangey, then we need to make a orangey gray. Because this is an ID photo. A lot of ID photos have a blue background. Now because it's a blue background, that means the colors normally jump. So for the lights, well, I add in some yellow because I might art gonna take a picture. You have a light pointing at you, so it's gonna be a little yellowish. At the same time, the reflection of blue is gonna jump to your skin. So I add in little blue lights, I add in little blue shadows, and then to like the shadows too, I'm adding a little contrast of like a yellow light at the end of this thing. It's just like little details that you may not notice if you buy one of these because they're very small. You have to a reference of Noah in my thing. So yeah, I like these little dragons that are gonna go in the back of the car and probably two in my and it's probably gonna go two as a standee for the prices thing. And then I need to check because we need to bring other things. Nike. And then we have the color of the. I think he will go with Bambi's Bambi's up because one of the first one we finish and it's in the very bottom. The Bambi's lips are more pink, so it will go with. Forgot to add them. Okay, so let me check some. The thing now is like I wanna add illustration in the back of these business cards. Something that's like the dragon one. The problem is that I'm not sure which illustration can we use of the dragon because I don't think I have any illustration that will make you be like, oh, like wow, that's very cool. I wanna do business with her. I'm checking that. Trying to add all the shadows before we have. Oh, have me. But yeah, as you can see, I'm very overworked and I need to check for the drawing that we're gonna use in Dark Dragon. Like, thing. Oh no, because I have a lot of illustrations that have not finished. The business cards need to come out like yesterday. So I think I gonna be checking all. Most probable is that we are gonna use the faces already for other cards. We don't have time to worry, you know. Gonna just worry what we have and what we don't have. It's time for a mental breakdown. So we're gonna check that. We're gonna use one of the already already illustrations that we have. Let me see. I do the just talk. Okay. So I have not clicked that add button. Where am I? Sorry, take me a little to run to the room. So yeah, this one too is another one we need to change. I think will make more sense if we have like other setups and like that. Yeah, I'm lonely, just like dropping the idea of having all Genshin Impact style because oh no, I believe it's very recognizable, but because of like copyright things, I think too is like dumb to try to stick to already existing story. Like it's good to have a already existing franchise before, but I think when it comes to me making products about this character, I don't wanna like overstep the territory. So I may do focus more on me as a traveling merchant or telling stories than I just like me, Dark Dragon, the character, more than like the game or things like that that we were focusing before on. Like I am sorry, I have to go eat, so I'm gonna take that and then afterwards I don't think I'm gonna be working on drawing. I have to stopping. I have to start cleaning and doing things I have been pushing around. Like so far this tree look good, but it does coming look like he fit on this. Because I did his hair a little differently. Yeah, he does. He does. He does. Yeah, so I don't think I will be drawing or like in the computer at all. I may play Genshin, but I don't think I will stream. Even though I think I have to change my schedule to like, um, será lo que será. I will stream one day, you know. Uh, lo que será, será. Whatever will be something like that because I don't know when I'm doing this thing. Like, homie, you officially are out of here. Now it's just no. So now you stay in this group because you are nothing. Okay. So I need to work a lot on Noah. I don't even think I'm gonna take a break to week. I'm just gonna work and eat. Okay. So that's it for today though. Thank you so much. If you like the little dragon with the mustache, I inspired on the Monopoly Man and Pringles Man. So I gonna show you when the things arrive. I gonna check to do like maybe hand cam that day. For what we have. That's gonna be next week. Other than that, I did got a lot of like I got my commission and then we have to finish the products for the dragon one. So that one we will check if it's all finished for next week. But if it's all finished for next week, I'm gonna do a stream just showing everything we got as I gonna pack it. Okay, let's put the challenge there that we need to do the stream. So that's it for today. I have a lot of things to do, so I apologize that the stream couldn't be as long as I normally advertise it to be. I gonna post today a new commission I got in Twitter. So let me just do my outro. Um, I am Dark Dragon. I forget to mention that every time we start the stream. I am Dark Dragon, traveling merchant from faraway lands. I do speak Spanish and English, so if you wanna write in the chat ever, not now because I'm leaving, you can feel free to write that. Any of the two languages, I will understand. Okay, I do streams every time I can. I think Monday I won't be able to, but still checking on that. But I do streams from Monday to Friday at 10 at some point. What else? If you like to learn how to draw cute little round animals, then you are in a good place. You can go to my TikTok. I'm writing and exporting things as I'm talking. That's why I'm talking weirdly. You can go to my TikTok or IG where I post tutorials, and I should post a new one today because I forgot to post them one day. Also, okay, if you wanna see more VTuber things, you can go to Twitter where I normally post for new things. And I post a lot of art that I commission for Dark Dragon. If you wanna see more of these streams, you can follow me here on Twitch, or you can go all the way to YouTube where I multi-stream too, and you can see all the bot from the first I started streaming to nowadays. And yep, that's it for today. That's it for me. So take care, and we may see each other in Valentine's too. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.